Alright everyone, how's it going? Jman here. Was doing a couple of tests offline because I have decided that from here on out I don't want to keep wasting exposure with test videos. So I did a couple test videos offline. I recorded what I want to call a new series called Jman Look Back, where we take extra time and energy that we have from all the support you guys have given me, and we take a look back at some of our older, more favorite games that have been released. And I gotta admit, it's been a pretty good time. I was playing a certain game earlier that I don't want to spoil, but I'm gonna have to re-record it because the volume, my gain was too high and I sounded weird. But I'm just learning how to edit, play with volume levels, all that other cool editing stuff. So, anyways, the point of this series is to take extra time and energy when I have it and take a look back at some of these older Shonen Jump titles that I love. And, I was looking at my analytics. We have a lot of Eastern and international fans, and I think a good way to kind of build a bridge between all that, obviously with the shonen genre, is other than just Kinnikuman, posting a couple of other games that both of us love. And today we're going to be looking at JOJO no Kimyu na Boken, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Heritage for the Future. And personally, this is a game that I grew up with, many people grew up with. I call it a god game, kami game, that people in Japan call it, kami game. And this came out a very long time ago. I believe it was 1998, 1999. And which is crazy because I was still a baba. But look at this beautiful. I love this game has multiple intros, so I could just sit here and yap and we could all have something to watch. But I'm definitely going to be doing a playthrough of this game. I'm going to be doing a story mode playthrough with Jotaro at max difficulty. I already recorded it one time and it was awesome, but unfortunately, again, the audio levels were off and I didn't want to upload that, especially because this game is very near and dear to me. So I wanted to make sure I was going to put a video out showcasing this game at 4K 60 FPS max quality, which is what the Look Back series is about. Revisiting the older titles from other IPs, other shonen, and seeing them at their max potential in the modern day. Because these games are awesome, and I think people should still show them love, even though they're older. And I think, especially if you have the means to play them, let's play them. Why not? That's why I've been showcasing Kinnikuman. Super Muscle Brothers round 5 and 6 already recorded. So, hope you guys look forward to that. Definitely think they turned out great. And this series might be just more personal 1v1 style videos that some of the content creators I like in the past have made, where they kind of just put it out there if they have extra time and energy and love. And that's exactly what I've got right now because you guys have been giving me so much of it, both from the east and the west. So, yoroshiku. Orewa Jman. Just wanted to say what's up to the Eastern fans. Let me know. I don't know. You guys got to interact with me. Let me know if you guys are using captions, because the stats show me that some of you are trying to use captions. So if you want me to find a way using, our modern technology to try to get myself subtitled for you guys, I'd be down. I got to just look into that. But I think it would be cool. I would love for this channel to be a place where, both Eastern, Western, international, because I've noticed there's people in between the coasts that tune in, can all congregate and enjoy this kind of stuff. Because, I go out of my way to look up stuff that I don't really see anybody playing, and JoJo HD especially was one of them. So let's talk about JoJo. JoJo came out during the peak of Capcom's fighting game era, and you can see that just by the visuals alone. Like a timeless game. Even now there's games that wish they could look this good. And it's just amazing. You look at the artwork, you would think they just straight up scanned the panels, but they didn't. They faithfully recreated them pixel by pixel. And it's amazing. I love this game. Japan calls this game Kami game, That's where I heard the term from the first time. Was JoJo no Kimi no Boken, Heritage for the Future. So we're gonna kind of get into it. I've been yapping already. So this game has different versions, right? There's an arcade version, there's a Dreamcast version, a PlayStation 1 version, and then there's this version, which was a PS3 and Xbox 360 version. Then there's, the one that people play nowadays, which is Spikeade. We're gonna play this today on max difficulty because I already have experience playing this game, and like I mentioned previously in the intro, I literally just played this prior because I was trying to record the same exact type of content, except I noticed the audio levels were off. And again, I am pushing myself to have the highest quality releases possible now, especially after I took some time today because it was my brother's birthday. After I uploaded Muscle Brothers to just watch some of the stuff, and I noticed some things that, although I appreciate all the love and support, and I'm not saying it's bad content, it's definitely great content, it's not the content I feel proud of. I wanted you guys to be able to watch those Robin Mask reviews in 4K. So that's the way they were recorded. So tomorrow I will be re-uploading those, if you guys don't mind, because I think Robin of all characters deserves that. And then moving forward, everything will be quality controlled, even tighter. So I just wanted to really get the foundation out there for the channel. So that's why the quality control kind of was a little all over the place. I can openly admit that. But anyways, let's get back to JoJo. So one thing I love about this game is they faithfully recreate all the cutscenes, all the manga panels, and everything. It's so beautiful. And because this came out during peak Capcom, I mean, just look at the stage, man. It's awesome. Music, soundtrack. The reason I say this game is iconic too is because even though I think it was either right before this time or right around this time when this game came out, they had the 90s OVA, right? Or the Part 3 OVA. These guys still, like, the voices were just so iconic in their own way, I swear. Like, there's a reason that a lot of fan mods still even use these voices. That's how iconic they are. Sophia. I mean, come on, just look at the side panels. Like, this game is so beautiful. But yeah, in this version of the game, unfortunately, there is no super story mode, which was one of my favorite parts of the original version. I mean, not the original version, the PlayStation 1 version. Super story mode added a bunch of extra bonus stages and like mini games that like really go all the way. There's one stage in particular, it's like a shoot 'em up stage with Emerald Green and Silver Chariot. And shoot 'em up stage is so good, you swear it could be its own game, but nope, it's just a stage within the game. It's crazy. Even the gambling mini games with the Darby brothers have a lot of depth, and they're just, it's like a game within the game. It's how high quality this game is. This is one of my favorite themes of like all time. Not even just anime, like of anything, of fiction. I love this theme. That's a lot of play. Oops, sorry. So, sorry guys, I'm just a little locked in right now. Wow, great timing. I can openly admit to you, chat, I've played way too much JoJo. Like, I have these guys' quotes drilled into my brain. But yeah, these videos are just meant to be like more intimate, unscripted, like just kind of chill videos. Like just using the hardware again as a way to showcase these older games. I always wanted to say Holly, even though we're supposed to be saving her and she's in pain, she looks so hot here. I know I shouldn't feel that way, but I do. I just love the way they recreate these panels. I mean, look at this. We're literally playing the manga. I swear, these themes like transcend the game. They're like cultural. Cultura. I do love how the story mode does walk us through, obviously, the whole story, but I do appreciate that despite the super story mode being on, they kept the cutscenes. Right? They could have easily just took that out. See if he calls Chucky on me or if he's just gonna let me beat the crap out of him. Okay, he's just gonna let me beat the crap out of him. This is on highest difficulty, by the way. It's not, I'm sure it is, right? It should be. Damn, I missed my opportunity to kill him. Oh. So this is one of the bonus stages in the game that they did manage to keep, luckily. And it's where we have to fight the sun, aka Endure. I love this game's art style. The music is so good too, the gameplay is so good. So one thing I don't think I mentioned earlier is that when you're in stand-on and stand-off mode, it changes how you actually like play a little bit, right? Standoff, your movement options are a little more limited. Stand on, you can do ABC strings, right? And you have more movement options. You can chain dashes, I could double jump, I can dash and then jump. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am clearly failing. One thing I do love about this stage is it feels like a callback to like other Capcom games. Sheesh, she almost killed me there. Yada does it. So again, I just kind of want to repeat this. I look at the analytics. I really appreciate the diversity in the viewership. And just want to say, well, obviously I'm going to repeat this. I just appreciate you guys being here, period. But this is going to be a more intimate series. So, I mean, I know there haven't been a myriad of comments yet, but there has been feedback in other social spaces. What I'm trying to pretty much say is with Look Back, I'm even more so than the main videos. I'm like really open to like, you know, what do you guys want to see? I love JoJo, so like, you guys want to see me play the Phantom Blood game? Even though we know it's kind of like silly bad, you know, that's something I would do if chat wanted to see that. Is you guys want to see me play Gio no Giovanna, Gio Gio? You know what I mean? Let me know. And I mean this on both sides, whether you guys are watching from Japan or you guys are watching from from the West. Like, let me know. If you're watching somewhere in between, I want to know. Look how cool that frickin' wind pose is, bro. Like, come on. This game has too much sauce. Too much sauce. Too much sauce. There's another bonus stage versus death I've seen. You get this stage if you get this far without using a continue. Luckily, we have that. Despite it being max difficulty. So the trick to this guy is to keep him in hit stun. So you kind of want to use, you want to use, if I can get near him. Damn, I shouldn't have pressed it again. You guys like that? Yeah, I see a lot of people still make content for this game and play this game. That's not really the issue. It's just I never really see people play this specific version of the game, which I think looks phenomenal. I kind of hate that it's locked to a previous generation, but as much as I hate to say it, like when it comes to licensed games, that's just kind of the nature, the belly of the beast, right? A lot of the older licensed games are just locked to time. So you have to find other means to play them. That's what this channel is going to be doing, showcasing that. And luckily, you know, we own all of these games, so it's going to be a lot of fun. This guy is like doing mad chip damage to me. That came down to literally the last pixel. Oh damn, I dropped my combo. Hold up! I couldn't get it on stream because I was beating his booty, but he can turn you into a kid. Which is a shame because I got it on the first recording. But obviously, like I mentioned, the first recording, the audio was messed up. So... yeah, I'm gonna try, especially with the Look Back series, to get a little experimental. Like I said, I have a lot of Eastern viewers as well as Western viewers, so obviously I'm commentating and playing the games in English, so it's kind of the reverse effect where like we have to find a way to make it easier for our international friends to consume the content. So I'm gonna try to see if maybe there's a way I go the extra mile and get myself, like, you know, maybe I don't need to do it again because YouTube has captions. So I'm gonna try uploading this without that, see how that works out, and then the next one I'll probably try to cook something up. Or if anybody, again, to my Japanese viewers, yoroshiku. But also, literally, comment. Let me know. I don't care if the comment's in Japanese. I'll translate it. Just let me know what's up. So, back to the game. Vanilla Ice is one of those bosses that if you were a kid and you were playing him the first time, he would traumatize the hell out of you. But because I've played this game countless times, I kind of know what I'm facing. I love his theme. But yeah, there's two versions of Vanilla Ice. There's this boss one, and then there's like the normal one you play as. Wait, I did not mean to cancel that. Oh, wow, you kidding me? Of course he spawns right behind me. What's my luck? Screw you. Fuzakeru! Bakero! てめえはオラを怒らせた。てめえ。Honestly though, I just really appreciate you guys hanging out, checking out the vids. You know, I check the stats. It's a YouTube game. I know how it goes. There's people who just click. There's people who go. But then there's a certain amount of people. That's the special few that stay until the end and watch the whole video and they enjoy hanging out. This is who that commentary is meant for. This is what the Look Back series is meant for. It's going to be a little more intimate, a little more personal. And I already feel like the channel has a lot of personality, but you know, guys know what I'm trying to say. A chance for me to talk about things that are not Kinnikuman, that I also still love. Now we enter 最後のエピソード The World. Oh. Damn man. Sugiwa sama da. 最高に入ってやつだ. I gotta admit, I love Dio, man. Like, no matter what version of the character, I love him. Like, I love really bad villains, like really evil bad guys. That's why I like a lot of the Kinnikuman villains, because they're super evil. And that's also why I like, obviously, Dio. But Dio is a little different, because obviously, for those who have seen JoJo, if you really pay attention to his story, Loki has a really tragic story, bro. But what's sad about his tragedy is what fuels him to cause more tragedy. And I think there's something really like tragic and poetic in that. I'm sorry guys, I was trying to clash for content, but he left himself open. Ta hitotsu no simple na kotai da. Teme wa ora wo okuraseta. Dio. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Just seeing this ending alone gets me a little emotional. Like, this game really represents a time, an era, a period, a way of life that I feel like is the reason why certain things exist today. If it wasn't for games like this, for the love that was felt here, I don't think stuff like Street Fighter 6 would exist. I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't stuff for like Kinnikuman existing, Alex in Street Fighter 6 wouldn't exist. Like, the love for these characters is so deep that it's in everything you see, and sometimes people just don't even know it. And that's going to be the goal of this channel, is to help them realize, to help them see where it comes from, where we come from, and why we enjoy these stories. I love this ending. I love seeing Jotaro say goodbye to his friends, even the ones who can't see anymore, if you know what I mean, as sad as that is. Beautiful song too. I love like all the music. This is a great track too. I love his manga colors, peak. I have a Jotaro figure. We should definitely get a review up for that. It's a rare one too. All the crazy violent details in the stages. I love it. Like, you could really tell Capcom love JoJo. I mean, you know that. Everyone knows that. I love this game all my heart. I really appreciate anybody who actually tunes into this one. This is going to be a really personal upload. I'm going to edit this right now and try to get this up. But it just means a lot. You know, greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated to have this, you know, ability to share this. And that only happened because of you guys. So this series is going to be more of a, again, I know I'm broken record, but intimate kind of video game series. I've never seen a creator do something like this where kind of just, you know, get a little personal, chat it up while we talk about some memories, some history. You know, this was a game that I played back on the Dreamcast for the first time, and it changed my life. I didn't know what JoJo was, but I loved it so much that I felt like I needed the characters in my life. I don't know if that makes sense. You ever play something that's like so powerful, you're like, I need this? And that's kind of how I felt with JoJo. And I mean, the rest is history. I went on to, you know, play this on anything I could. I remember I was carrying around a modded PSP just to play JoJo, bro. Like, and it's crazy because it was a PS1 port. And I was playing Super Story Mode all the time and just practicing and labbing routes. And this is one of those games that when the HD version did come out, I copped it frame one. I was playing online and was having a blast. I played on both Xbox and PlayStation, ironically, but here we are, all these years later, through our own hardware, playing it at 4K, 60, max, you know, potential, and it's beautiful. It's moving me, and I hope that this, you know, it was short. It was meant to be a shorter video. You know, serves as a bridge for us. You know, I really would love that. Let me know in a comment again how you guys feel about this game. Do you have any JoJo memories? I want to hear JoJo. Let's talk JoJo. This is a JoJo video. That's what this channel is about. Taking time in other videos to be an outlet for other love. So, really appreciate you guys tuning in. This is Jman. Look back. JoJo no Kimi no Boken. Heritage for the future. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Really appreciate you guys. Once again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. Definitely gonna have a lot of fun doing stuff like this. I kind of might even, for the look back series, I might even get crazy and like just play really old games. Like, I'm already thinking of one Game Boy game that just recently got a fan translation that I think would be a lot of fun to do a video on, but you know, I don't know if that would be something people would actually tune into. So, well, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe for more Shonen, for more Kinnikuman, for more Jman. And I will catch you guys around.